Shoutout.
So what's up mga kaasim? Ayan, welcome back again sa ating YouTube channel. At kung bago lang po kayo sa YouTube channel natin, ayan, please huwag niyo pong kalimutan i-subscribe tayo. Oo. And pa-click na rin po yung notification bell para maging updated po kayo sa mga latest video reaction na gagawin po natin. Ayan. At nandito na naman, syempre ang inyong lingkod, walang iba kung hindi ang nag-iisang sweet na lime sa buong mundo. Diba? Ayan, syempre nag-iisa lang tayo dyan. Ayan. At welcome again to another episode ng Okatokat edition natin dito sa ating video reaction. Ayan, at syempre manggagaling ang ating panonoorin ulit ngayon kay Junkie. Please subscribe din po tayo sa YouTube channel ni Junkie. Ayan, sobrang nakakatakot po ito. Kaya kung ano pang hinihintay ninyo, pues, simulan na natin to. Ayan, let's get it on. Tayo ay Okatokat. Grabe.
Top 5 scary videos.
Nakakatakot yung intro.
Haunted.
Ayan.
The first video for today comes from the channel Really Haunted and is pretty creepy.
Really
the video you're about to see was uploaded on the 29th of May 2022 and is titled WTF Is That Thing in My Haunted House? And well, having watched the video several times, I still have no idea. Lee runs the channel Really Haunted and has countless videos of compelling footage he's captured inside his quote, really haunted home. I featured Lee a few times in the past, and many of you are familiar with his channel, but for those of you who don't know, let me explain. Lee and his family have been terrorized by a dark entity named Vlad for quite some time. Objects have mysteriously moved without any explanation. His wife was violently dragged from her bed, and shadowy figures have been seen inside Lee's home regularly. Recently, the activity in Lee's home has increased.
Ay, grabe, nananakit.
The SLS camera is also known as a structured light sensor camera, which is a rig of tools consisting of the Xbox Connect motion sensor camera. Ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts use the SLS camera to detect spirit forms, and the camera will then display on the screen as
motion sensor.
In the previous episode, Lee called the dark entity that haunts his home a coward and was violently pushed over with force. However, in the clip you're about to see, even more activity is caught on camera.
Nakakatakot yung ganyang multo, yung nakakapanakit. Dapat lumipat na sila ng bahay. Ano yun? Magalaw? Wala, ayun oh. Meron nga talaga, oo. May dark entity, oh. May multo. Wala, grabe. Grabe. Nakita, paano nagkailaw? Nakita, oh. Wala, grabe. Ba't nagkakailaw? Ano yun? Galing sa kanya ilaw? Grabe, nakakatakot. Grabe, pabalik-balik siya, oh. Ang trip ng multo na to. Sasakyan pala yun. Bumukas eh. Ano ba? May papasok ba? Bumukas. Grabe. Pinuksan na yung pinto. Grabe, nakakatakot. Ayun, oh. Nakatayo lang siya, eh. Grabe, nakakatakot. Nawala. Ayun, nasa kama, oh. Naku, ayan, pumasok. Ala, grabe. Ay, hindi siya kasi yung isa. Kasi ito yung isa. Grabe, oh. Pumasok sa kwarto. Yung isa sa yun, kasi nga, ano nga, motion detector, ayan, oh. Alala yung aso. Tulog kasi yung aso. Naku po, doon na sa kabila. Asawa niya. Naku po, dalawa na sila. Grabe, dalawa. Dalawang multo? Grabe, may katabi ba siya? Grabe, oh. Naku, lumapit na yung isa. Lumapit na yung isa. Ala. Grabe. Nawala isa. Di ba naramdaman ng aso?
While Lee is sleeping upstairs, a camera set up downstairs records a dark shadow taking form and growing in size. Then, an incredibly bright light shines outside his back door, and a dark shadowy-like thing can be seen just standing there, motionless. The light then goes out, and the shadowy figure vanishes. Then the back door to Lee's home opens, and the shadowy figure still remains exactly where it was. And then the light goes out. However, the shadow has moved from the blinds and can now be seen in front of a curtain before disappearing completely. Lee debunks the theory that it could have been a light outside his back door, as the only light that they have out there is a garden light which wouldn't emit such a bright light seen in the footage. Later in the video, Lee can be seen scrolling through his phone in bed. A giant figure displayed as a green stick figure by the SLS camera shows up, wanders around the room for a bit, and then leaves. Two more figures appear, this time in purple and red. First they seem to just stand there behind him, and Lee is completely unaware he's being watched. Then, the purple one seems to point at Lee, and the red one, creepily and silently moves towards him, before violently smacking Lee's phone out of his hand, hitting him right in the face. After watching the footage back, Lee is now thinking that these hauntings could be more alien-like. But what do you think? Is this something paranormal or something extraterrestrial?
Sabay na sabay, ano?
With your thoughts.
Sabihin totoo yun.
The entities.
Sabay na sabay, eh.
The next scary video
Paghampas
in
niya,
today's
no?
episode comes from the channel Lainey and Ben, and it's another creepy one. Similar to Really Haunted, Lainey and Ben are another family haunted by something supposedly otherworldly. Their YouTube channel contains dozens of uploads of captures of strange, mysterious things happening in and around their haunted home. And if you're a fan of the paranormal, I definitely recommend heading over to their channel and checking them out. In this particular video you're about to see, uploaded on the 1st of June 2022, inspired after seeing the compelling evidence Lee from Really Haunted are caught, Ben sets up a static SLS camera and heads upstairs and leaves it running. And this
Ay,
is
ito
what he
yung
caught
ano.
on camera.
Oo. Ito yung isa na post ko nung nakaraan.
As you can
Yung
see,
tatalsikan yung kutsilyo.
so this is what it should look like if and hopefully when something walks in its way, it will mask it and map it just like this. I'm keeping the lighting quite dull because I've seen on really haunted videos.
Motion
that's kind of the
sensor.
vibe he goes for, and I'm not that I'm copying, but just that, like, you know, it works for him, so it might work for us. I've got the camera set up in the kitchen as well. I think I've already shown you that. So that's if there's any activity in there. But from what I've gathered, you can see pretty much the whole living room here. You can see through into the kitchen as well. And if there's anything caught in the kitchen, then it'll be picked up by the camera.
Maybe pizza, you know.
Yeah.
May pizza. Sarap ng pizza, guys, no?
Then it'll be picked up by the camera through there. So yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, but I'm gonna leave it now. I'm gonna head through. Actually, I might move this over this way just a little bit so you can kind of see the doorway as well. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Right, I'm gonna head through, and yeah, we'll
Ang
see.
hirap niya pag may biglang lumitaw sa tabi mo.
The time is about 9:30, so I'm going to come down around 10:30, 11 o'clock just to retrieve the camera and see what's happened. See you in a bit.
Naku po. Mahirap yan. Ito, mas maganda yung kuha dito eh. Nung nakaraan kasi yung sa video ko, di ba, nagtatalsikan na yung pinakita. Ito natin. Naku, ayan na. Naku, ayan na nga, oh. May nakuhanan na agad. Motion sensor, oh. Naku po. Magkano kaya yung ganyan, ano? Parang gusto ko tuloy bumili ng ganyan. Grabe, oh. Naglakaw-lakaw na yung multo. Naku po. Na-detect na siya, eh. Diba? Namasyal na, oh. Kasi dito walang motion sensor dito. Kaya hindi natin alam. Pero nandun sa kitchen, eh, oh. Nasa kitchen na siya. Ano yung gagawin niya? Tayo lang siya, oh. Ayan na, naglakad na. Nako, sisipa. Makatabigan yata yung ano. Multo talaga, oo. Nawawala-wala siya, eh. Ayun, no? Around 35 minutes later. Diyan lang talaga siya, oh. Palakad-lakad lang siya, oh. Grabe, ang creepy nung ganyan. Creepy nung ganyang device, ano? Pag nakita mo yung ganyan, nakakita ka ng ganyan, yung isa may multo sa bahay mo, di ba? Naku po! Dalawa pala sila. Naku po, dalawa pala yung multo. Nakakatakot naman yung ano, background music. Nawala isa. Active tong isa, eh, oh. Yung isa wala na.
Captured on the SLS camera, figure can be seen appearing on the couple's living room table. The figure then walks around before disappearing out of view, only to appear again. It continues to walk around, heading into the kitchen, but the kitchen camera that's recording doesn't capture anyone or anything. The figure could only be seen on the SLS camera in the living room. Then, just under an hour after the camera started recording, the figure is caught again, wandering around the couple's living room. A few moments later, a second figure appears, walks right through the other one before disappearing completely. Now, this does make you think, since the figure's caught on the SLS camera invisible to both the normal camera and the naked eye, are we actually really alone? Or are we surrounded by anomalies we can't see or understand? Tell me what you think. Peekaboo.
Naku po, na naman yung mga peekaboo na yan eh.
The next creepy video you're about to see was uploaded in 2019 to the Arabic Ghost Hunter channel, Hassan Baba. The creepy video was live streamed to Hassan's followers on his social media, where he visits an abandoned building and calls someone or something on camera.
Ano yun? Ay, wala. Uy, shit, ano yun? Uy, shit. Sumisilip. Ang tapang nito, oh. Sinuntahan niya pa talaga, oh. Shit. Tapang nito, grabe. Pinuntahan niya talaga.
Figure can be seen peeking its head out from around the wall
Grabe,
or quickly ducking away. The son spots it and charges towards it. When he gets there, the figure has vanished. Creepy.
Grabe, kinilabutan ako nun.
In the window. This next creepy video comes from the Ghost Hunter channel, Franco TV, where he investigates a supposedly haunted graveyard and an underground cave nicknamed the Death Cave. Apparently, dozens of bodies of native Indians were inside the cave, which is located miles out in the middle of nowhere. For the first part of the video, Frank takes a look around the graveyard and explores the cave, where he hears creepy whispers and strange sounds. However, at around 20 minutes into the video, he reaches an abandoned building and captures this on camera.
Ang tapang mo, pre. Grabe. Ang tapang nito. Grabe, gabing-gabi. Oh. Mag-isa lang siya. Oh. Lakas ng hangin. Ano yun? May sumisigaw. Boses babae.
I hear coyotes. Alright,
Coyotes lang pala yun.
let's make our way into the building.
Oh shit, ano yun? May nakasilip agad. Nako po.
That place looks freaking terrifying.
The head of someone or something can be seen inside a window of the abandoned building, but when Frank pans back just a couple of seconds later, there's no one in the window. Frank takes a look inside, but the place is empty. At the time of recording, Frank didn't notice the figure, and it was only when his viewers commented did he realise what he had caught on camera. So, did Franco TV capture a shadow figure on camera, or is it all fake? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. The Lurker.
Nako, yan na.
This next creepy video comes from the Indian Ghost Hunter channel, Simply Sarath, where he and his teammates venture out to conduct a paranormal investigation inside an abandoned school. The group investigate the school top to bottom, but when they're filming the school from the outside, they capture someone or something lurking on one of the floors.
இவங்க ஸ்டார்டிங்லேயே சொன்னாங்களே உருவம்னு சொல்லிட்டு அது கன்ஃபார்ம் தானா?
Kerala to.
ரெண்டு பேர் தான் டவுட்லேயே இருந்தோம்.
Kerala, India. Abandon, no? Abandon school.
பயங்கர மர்மமாக இருக்குடா. இப்போதானே அந்த பக்கம் இருந்துச்சு, திடீர்னு இங்கே நான் டவுட்டுங்க.
Sige na, pasukin nyo na. Matatapang talaga kayo.
கிளம்பலாம் வா. ஆனால் இது இன்னொரு நாள் எடுக்கணும்டா வந்து.
Ginusto nyo yan, di ba? Sige, pasukin nyo
கண்டிப்பாக
na.
இன்னொரு நாள் எடுக்கணும். சரி. என்ன ராகுல? எடுக்கணும். சரிண்ணா.
Huwag lang kayo sa malayo. Oh shit, ano yun? Oh shit.
A dark figure can be seen for a brief moment moving across one of the upper floors. Simply Sarath swears this video is 100% real and his commenters believe it too. But I have no idea if this video is real or not. So as always, the decision is ultimately yours. I see you.
Nako po.
This week's bonus clip comes from the
see
Japanese
you.
horror channel Maiihi Project, and it's super creepy. In the
Maiihi.
video, a man and woman go for an evening stroll through a dark forest late at night, but little did they know, someone or something was
Nako po,
lurking
nakatakot yung
nearby.
mga ganyan.
でも俺多分そっちが思ってる以上に感動してる
Japan na naman, nako po.
なんかあるんだって願いが叶うみたいないやもうほらもうエネルギー感じるもんあそうありがたやいやよかったねありがとうなんかここまで取ってきてくれた思い出ですわすげえな確かに大きいよねいやいや本当に何よ何よ
Shit, grabe, ano yun? Nagulat.
いないよいないって何ってやめてよ
Grabe. Grabe, nakakagulat.
Naniって
Sa mga... Ayun, oh.
何ってやめて
Grabe.
よは何ちょここやばいってほん
The couple can be heard talking amongst themselves. The camera pans up to the top of the tree, but when it pans down, a pale face of someone can be seen staring right at them. The woman who is holding the camera looks away and then looks back. The figure is no longer there. Confused by this, she tells the man, but he doesn't believe her. She then checks the area around where the figure was just seen, but finds no one. She then pans the camera back to the man, and the pale face of the figure that was seen earlier can be seen standing behind the man, staring right at her. The woman jumps back in fear, and the figure has vanished again. Thanks so much for watching. You can watch more scary, creepy videos by clicking on any of
Grabe. Grabe, ito yung nagustuhan ko dito kay Junkie. Yung palaging sa huli, nakakagulat, grabe. Nakatakot, oh, nakakagulat na nakakatakot na ewan, oo, nako. Grabe talaga. So, ayun lang mga kaasim ha. Sana ay kayo ay kinilabutan at nanginig din sana kayo sa gulat na ka. Oo, ganyan talaga ako mag-react kapag mabilis. Matatakotin din kasi talaga ako. Mahilig lang talaga ako manood ng mga ganito pero natatakot din ako. O kaya nagugulat din talaga ako sa mga ganyan. So, yun lang mga kaasim. Sana ay tayo ay oo, tayo ay nagulat din. Ayan, oo. At kung siya nga pala, kung di ka pa nakasubscribe, please subscribe po sa YouTube channel natin. And pa-click mo na rin yung notification bell para updated po sa mga latest video reaction na gagawin natin. And also, please subscribe nyo na rin po si Maiihi Junkie. Ayan. Grabe. So hanggang dito na lang mga kaasim. Kita-kits ulit tayo sa next video reaction natin. So hindi na po natin patatagalin to. Ayan, tayo po ay nagka-Okatokat na naman. Oo. Sana ma-enjoy nyo po itong mga Okatokat edition natin ng mga reaction videos. Oo. Kaya sana patuloy nyo po supportahan yung YouTube channel natin. Manood lang po kayo. Ayan. At asahan nyo po na pipilitin po natin mag-upload ng mga ganitong mga reaction videos patungkol sa mga Okatokat. Oo, ayan. So yun lang mga kaasim. Hanggang dito na lang. In 3, 2, 1. Peace out. Ciao.